Okay, so today I am working on litigation. I currently have some open cases where I am fighting my kid's dad about my children. It started when I decided to open litigation on him for child support. We have 2 children together. We have a 6-year-old and we have a soon-to-be 2-year-old. And the 6-year-old, he did really, really well. I will say that. He did very good at being there for her, supporting her emotionally, financially, physically, and we called it quits for a very, very long time. I ended up with someone else. I had some situations, which we'll talk about later. But we tried it again, and I got pregnant before it began. And now we have our son. And so shortly after our son, for whatever reason, people have their reasons, he decided that he didn't want to be financially responsible for either of them. And so when my son turned 1, I decided to put him on child support through the state. Shortly after that, he decided to open litigation on me in attempts to prevent himself from paying child support. So we're in litigation right now because 1, the child support, 2, custody. Due to him not wanting to pay child support, whether it's inability to do it, doesn't want to do it, I personally feel like it's financial abuse. We'll get into financial abuse a little later. But yeah, essentially that's exactly what it is. When you have the financial means and you choose to not to provide, that's abuse. That's willfully financially neglecting your responsibilities. And that's abuse. That's someone saying, I'm going to punch you in the eye because I can. That's abuse, So today, I've taken off from what I do for a living, and I'm doing this for a new living. So, I want you guys to know that I'm going to walk you through these steps. I kind of messed up that word. But I'm going to walk you through these and this step of life with me because I want you guys to see firsthand with the Love Me Diary, right? So stay tuned, okay? You'll see very, very shortly what litigation looks like, what summons look like, petitions look like, and how you do it pro se. Because this time, this isn't our first litigation. He legitimized our daughter in 2016. And that wasn't the worst experience. It was the first. So while I was in it, it just seemed horrific. But it ended really, really well, I believe, and I think it's necessary for those kids that are born out of wedlock, or for those families or parents that, may not be on the same page as far as parenting. When personal feelings are involved, kids can get caught in the crossfire. And so, this process of legitimation and custody and child support, sometimes it could be necessary when things get out of control. So you guys stay tuned. I'm going to literally walk you through it, let you see it, show you what's happening, show you what I'm doing. And you'll have a first-hand ticket at me going through life. And these are very intimate, and I just appreciate you guys for watching. So, talk to you soon.